Good morning, everybody. Mr. K back. Gonna show you what we're working on today. Working on a big dog. I don't know if you guys ever seen what a big dog is, but back in the day they used to be pretty expensive motorcycles. And we're doing a regular service on it. But if you've never been inside of one, they're pretty similar to a Harley, and they run S&S engines, and they're really nice. I mean, they're nice motorcycles. There's a few things that if you've never seen, or if you're a Harley repair shop and you've never messed with a big dog, there's a few things. Okay, your oil drain, they're tiny little plugs. Your oil tank is back in here, and it's the length of your frame. It goes all the way across. There's a drain plug underneath there, and you drain it that way. And I went to do the primary, and the primary has a fill plug right here, same size Allen, and I drained it. And then I went to take the inspection cover off, which is over here. This is the inspection cover. Okay, and he took the 4 bolts out. And the problem is that someone glued it on. Okay, and as you can see, it's really fancy. Okay, I have to see if that's a better light. But that inspection cover is really fancy. But it was RTV glued on there. And you could try all day long, try and get that cover off, but I couldn't. And I didn't want to mess the chrome up. So what I actually had to do was take the whole primary off. And that's what I'm doing right now. And then what we're gonna do is, you can see from the inside that someone glued it on there. So now I'm going to have to try and block this thing up and loosen that RTV. So I'm going to do that, and I'll let you know where we're at. I'll probably just take a rubber hammer and hit it so it's all rubber. I just hope that when we get it loose, it doesn't distort the cover. Okay, and then we're gonna have to get a proper gasket. These gaskets run an O-ring, so you can see this one's been twisted a little bit, so we're gonna have to get a new O-ring kit. And I looked them up. You can still get these O-ring kits and the inspection cover gasket, because the problem is on Harleys you could sometimes fill it with your clutch adjustment side, or you could put it in here. But the only way to add fluid to this is through this inspection cover. And again, I couldn't get it off because it was glued on there. So some issues that you may have when you're working and doing even a good service on this big dog. Okay, that's it. Other things I had to take the front fender off to get it on my lift, as you can see, so I don't want to destroy the front fender, so I just take them off. We're going to go all over this thing. I did find out too, when I was looking at it, that his air filter is loose with the breather, so we're going to fix all that up. Then another issue is, I don't know if you can see that very well, but his rocker boxes are all pocked up and peeling. You can see it way better on this side. So I was informed that these big dogs use TP performance rocker boxes on an S&S engine, and TP Performance isn't even in business anymore, so it's going to be tough to repair those. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the correct S&S rocker boxes on there and eliminate the TP. Other than that, looks like it's a really sweet machine. We got some work to do on it, but just thought I'd inform you about some of the differences on this motorcycle. So hopefully you guys are having a great summer, and we'll keep you tuned in on what's going on with this big dog. Alrighty. Okay guys, so I got the cover off, and you can see it's got tons of glue on it. All this RTV. So that sucker was on there. You can see it. It was really glued on there, and I did not want to damage this cover because these bikes aren't made anymore. So I don't know if we could get that replacement or not. Well, I'm not taking that chance, so we had to pull the whole cover. There's your primary drain if you guys are doing services on these. So there's that. Okay, and there's the inner side. It's real similar to a Harley with the primary chain. This is an 06, so that's what we're up against. Make sure you always disconnect your battery before you get in there and mess with any kind of chain drive or anything, because you sure don't want that starter activating while you're in there. So always disconnect your battery. Okay. So I always keep track of all of our screws, because some of these screws may be longer, some maybe not. On this, they're all the same. But if you are working on a big dog, good luck. They're pretty nice machines. Just got a few problems on this one that I thought we would document. So, alrighty, gonna keep going. Okay guys, got our gasket in the mail, and it's a paper gasket. The original one was an O-ring, style square quad seal. And we clean the rest of that RTV off of there. And then we got a new primary gasket, which it's also like a quad seal O-ring, four-sided O-ring. And we got a new one. Okay, so we're gonna be putting that on there. Okay, so I'm going to get this off, and I'm going to clean up everything, and then we'll fit that new O-ring gasket in there, and hopefully it fits well. And there we go. Alrighty, I'll be back. Okay, got the new O-ring gasket in there. Fits nicely in the groove. Looks real good. We're going to put it on and get it sealed up. Okay, bye everybody. Got the primary back on, filled it up with the new gaskets, the inspection cover gasket. And the next person who is going to be able to change the fluid and check the chain tension is going to be able to get in there. All right, so we took care of that. We took care of his air filter and breather issue, which is super solid now. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and hook the battery back up on this thing and give it a rip. So hopefully you enjoyed this video with the big dog. And if you have any questions, or if you've worked on any big dogs and had issues, please let us know. That would be great. And anything we find out, if you need anything, send me a message. Tell me if you liked it and subscribe. But as always, God bless everybody.